everybody, this is The Exception. Welcome back to another episode of Bee Breeding. If you notice that I sound different, I had to actually go out and buy a new mic because the mic I've been using for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks has broke. And I noticed that after watching one of my videos, the sound was being cut out. My voice was being cut out, not the game sounds, just my voice. So I had to go out and buy a new mic. But today, anyway, we are focusing on the infernal branch of bees, and they have to be bred in the nether. That's the only way to get them. But they don't have anything to do with the hives that you find in the nether, the red hives that you find in the nether rack. These bees have nothing to do with that, and we will cover that in a different episode. We have our normal setup here. We have 9 frame housings, each with a necrotic frame in it, and we have a mutator with nether stars in it. Alright, so let's get this started here. To get this first level, which is a Sinister bee, you need a modest bee and a cultivated bee. And just got to get that in a second. They require netherwort as their flower, the Sinister and the Fiendish. Fiendish being the second stage, and demonic being the final stage. But a modest bee needs a cactus. So to get this going, you have to have a cactus. The netherwort is just for the other stage. It took me a while to figure that out. I had nether brick and some other stuff. It just wasn't working. So eventually I realized it was netherwort. And here we go. 2 Sinister drones and a Sinister princess. Alright, so to get to the next level, we need a cultivated bee. And there's a few ways you can breed the Fiendish bee, but the cultivated is probably the easiest. You can also do it with a modest, the wiki says anyway, and I tried that, but it did not work out. So cultivated is where we are going, and also because we had 2 drones, we are going to do another branch today as well. We will do the modest branch, I think it is. Or no, it's the austere branch. That's what it is. The austere branch is what we are going to be doing after we finish this one. And there we have it, the Fiendish bees. And then after this stage, it's pretty simple. Just the Fiendish bee and a Sinister bee will get us our demonic bee. So put that in there, Fiendish, Sinister, alright. And that'll get us our demonic, and demonic is the final stage of this branch, of the infernal branch. So let's see, just give it a second. And it's gonna be there soon. Alright, it has completed. The demonic drones, we have 2 of them, and we have a demonic princess. So I did say we were going to do another branch today, and the second branch is called the austere branch. And we're doing another branch today because we actually have we got an extra Sinister drone there. So we will actually need a modest princess. Alright, there we go. A modest princess and a you don't have to have a modest princess, but you have to have a princess, which is why I picked the modest, because I can't pull a Sinister princess out of any eye. So we have that. Let's throw them in. So princess and drone. And from there they will turn into frugal bees. I believe all of these bees require cactus. So keep that in mind. They also probably need to have a hot and arid environment. I have not been talking about the environment, but every bee is different, so I'm probably not going to talk about the environments for every single one. Shouldn't take too long. Again, we have 9 necrotic frames, so that kills them off pretty fast. And there it goes. Alright, so we have a frugal drone. Alright, and with the frugal, we just have to breed another modest. So let's get a modest princess. It created a Sinister because, like I said, the modest and the cultivated make the Fiendish, but they could also, if you do a modest and a Sinister, they don't always make the Fiendish. They mostly come out as frugal. In this case, they came out as Fiendish, but that's not a real issue here because we just need to pull out this modest here from NEI. So the modest and the frugal will make us our austere. And should not take long. Just have to get going and make sure all the requirements are met. I even tried lava earlier when I was trying to figure out that they needed nether wart and fire. Tried that as well, but they need nether wart for sure. Oops. Oh man, I should get a real mouse. That was not meant to happen. Alright, they should be fine. Alright, there we go. We have our frugals. Alright. So, let's get another modest out. That obviously did not work. Sometimes when you do stuff with creative mode like this, the bees don't always want to cooperate. But I assure you the frugal and the modest will turn into an austere. It just sometimes takes a minute, you know. Just gonna let this go again. So many B types to remember already, and we are not even close to being through. There's 135 B types in total, so this series could potentially have 35 episodes, 35, 40 episodes. But let's see, one second. And there we go. We have our austere bees and a modest princess. I believe that happened because it's like it mutates them for sure, but it's not 100% on all the bees. It's 100% for at least one of the bees. So I would assume that some of the drones that we pulled out earlier were mutated. Just we didn't beelize them with this thing. So I will go and review this right now. The Sinister bees are from modest and cultivated bees in the nether only. Alright, and then from there you breed the Sinister with the cultivated bees, and you will get the Fiendish bees. You could also breed them with another modest bee, and you could get the Fiendish bees, but you also could get the frugal bees. So be careful of that. And then the Fiendish and the Sinister will get you the demonic. Alright, so that is the infernal branch, and then we will look at the austere branch. I keep wanting to say modest branch, but it's the austere. From the austere branch, it goes modest, then it goes to frugal, and then it goes to austere. We no longer have any frugal bees, but yep, modest, frugal, austere. So modest you find in hives. Frugal is just a modest plus a Sinister. So a modest plus a sinister will get you a fiendish, or it will get you uh, the the frugal. Uh, then the austere is just a modest and a frugal. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.